a comprehensive, earnest, and gravely responsible guide to the proper petting of a bumblebee before anything else can happen, before fingers twitch with curiosity, before the heart fills with reckless affection. It must be stated plainly, calmly, and with the utmost seriousness. The bumblebee does not owe you affection. It does not exist for your entertainment, nor for your personal growth, nor to teach you a lesson about mindfulness, though it may incidentally do all three. The bumblebee exists to bumble, to be, and to conduct its affairs with a fuzzy dignity earned through millennia of industrious flight. You, on the other hand, exist to pet a bumblebee correctly, or not at all. This guide assumes you have reached a moment in your life where you have decided, consciously, deliberately, that today is the day you will pet your bumblebee. Not aggressively, not absent-mindedly, but with care, reverence, and a level of preparation usually reserved for delicate surgical procedures or the handling of ancient manuscripts. Step 1. Preliminary emotional calibration. Begin by standing still. Not dramatically still, just enough stillness to indicate you are no longer ruled by impulse. Let your shoulders drop. Release the tension in your jaw. If you are clenching your teeth, unclench them. If you are clenching emotionally, unclench that as well. Ask yourself, quietly but firmly, why do I want to pet this bumblebee? If the answer is because it looks soft, you may proceed. If the answer is because I want to prove something, sit down and think harder. If the answer is because I am bored, consider a different hobby, such as staring at clouds or reorganizing a drawer. The correct mindset is one of gentle awe, tinged with humility and a healthy respect for consequences. Step 2. Locating the appropriate bumblebee. Not all bumblebees are suitable candidates for petting. Some are busy, some are tired, some are having a day. You must observe from a respectful distance, approximately the length of one regret you haven't processed yet. Watch how the bumblebee moves. Is it drifting lazily from flower to flower coated in pollen, like a powdered donut with wings? Good. Is it vibrating with purpose, zigzagging aggressively through the air as though late for an important meeting? Less good. The ideal bumblebee for petting is stationary or semi-stationary, engaged in a low-stakes activity, resting, sunning, contemplating existence on a pedal, not audibly annoyed. If the bumblebee looks like it has somewhere to be, let it go. The best petting experiences come from mutual timing. Step 3. Preparing the hand. Your hand must be clean, not I rinsed it earlier clean, but intentional clean. Wash it with soap, dry it thoroughly. Lint is the enemy of dignity. Hold your hand up in front of you and examine it like a museum curator encountering a problematic artifact. Remove any rings that might snag fuzz. To trim nails if necessary. Nails should be short enough to suggest responsibility, but not so short as to imply fear. Now relax your fingers. They should curve naturally, like they are holding an invisible secret. Avoid rigidity. A stiff hand communicates distrust. A floppy hand communicates chaos. You want calm readiness. Step 4. The approach. Approach the bumblebee slowly. Not in a sneaky way, bees respect honesty, but in a way that signals you understand time differently now. Each step should be deliberate. If you find yourself holding your breath, exhale. If you find yourself narrating your actions aloud, stop immediately. Extend your hand toward the bumblebee at a pace best described as considerate. Your finger, preferably the index finger, should lead the way. Do not use the thumb. The thumb has too much ambition. Pause when your finger is about 1 inch away. This is the moment of mutual awareness. The bumblebee may acknowledge you. It may not. Either outcome is acceptable. Do not interpret indifference as rejection. Bumblebees are famously aloof. Step 5. Initial contact, the touch. This is it. This is the touch. Lower your finger the final fraction of an inch until it meets the bumblebee's fuzz. Do not poke, do not press. The correct pressure is equivalent to testing whether a peach is ripe without alarming the peach. Your finger should make contact with the upper thorax, never the abdomen, never the face, and absolutely never anything that looks pointy or official. You may feel softness, warmth. A sensation best described as unexpectedly alive remains still. This is not the time for commentary. Step 6. The petting motion. If the bumblebee does not object, and silence is not consent, but it is a promising sign, you may begin the petting motion. The pet is not a stroke. It is not a rub. It is a micro-glide. Move your finger approximately 0.5 centimeter along the direction of the fuzz. Stop. Lift slightly. Repeat once, maybe twice. Do not get greedy. Maintain a neutral facial expression. Excessive smiling can be perceived as untrustworthy. Tears are also discouraged, unless very discreet. Step 7. Monitoring the bumblebee's response. Constant vigilance is required. Watch for sudden movement, wing repositioning, a subtle vibe shift. If the bumblebee stiffens, abort mission calmly. Withdraw your hand slowly. As though you are leaving a room you may want to re-enter someday. If the bumblebee remains relaxed or, astonishingly, leans into the pet, you may experience a profound sense of accomplishment. This is normal. Do not let it go to your head. Step 8. Duration and restraint. The entire petting experience should last no more than 3 seconds. Any longer and you risk overstepping the unspoken social contract between human and bee. There is no such thing as just one more pet. End on a high note. Always end on a high note. Step 9. The withdrawal. Lift your finger gently away. Pause. Give the bumblebee space. Let it process what has occurred. It may fly away. It may remain. It may continue as though nothing happened, which is perhaps the most humbling outcome of all. Do not wave goodbye. Do not bow. Simply stand there, hands at your sides, absorbing the gravity of what you have done. Step 10. Aftercare. For you. You may feel changed. This is expected. Wash your hands again, not because they are dirty, but because rituals matter. Sit somewhere quiet. Replay the experience in your mind, but do not embellish. The truth is sufficient. If someone asks you what you did today, you may say, not much. They are not ready. Step 11. Conclusion. To pet a bumblebee is not to conquer it, nor to tame it, nor to fully understand it. It is to briefly share space with a creature that hums its way through existence, unbothered by your plans, your schedule, or your need for meaning. And for one fleeting moment, if you did everything right, you touched the fuzz, and the world did not end, which is, frankly, a triumph. If you enjoyed this video, gently tap the like button, whisper your thoughts into the comments, and consider subscribing so you don't miss whatever this turns into next.